To be honest, I didn't look to write about it, but I felt like I owed it to Renee to at least try and maybe I'd read that she was a writer and poet in her own right. And so even if what had happened was horrendous, I felt she was a shining example of what language can do.
And you write,
if for us she arose somewhere in the pitched deep of our grief, crouches our power.
Amanda, what do you think the power is, and how do you think people should use it?
I think the answer is in your question. The power is the people, and it's always lied there. And I think the movements and protests that we're seeing right now is evidence of that when we unite together around our shared values, there's some real shifts that can happen. And so the power lies in how deeply we can love each other and how fervently we can show up for each other when one of us has fallen.
You also write that change requires that labor and bitter anger be replaced by love and the better angels of our nature. Say more. What did you mean by that?
For me, it was less so to replace anger, because I think anger can actually be a really incredible mechanism for change, but it has to be paired and activated with this love and humanity towards a greater good. That line actually came from Lincoln's inaugural address, his first one. Here as the president, he was speaking to as divided and polarized of America as we've really ever seen. And if he can see, oh, there might be a door we can walk through, which is actually our greater angels within ourselves, that's a message that we can honor today.
I mean, it's clear in your writing that you've called the shooting a murder. You've said elsewhere that you're horrified at the violence of ICE. Many people might not see it that way. The Trump administration has defended the actions of the federal agent who killed Immaculate Good. They've cited self-defense for these people. What do you hope they take away from your poem?
I think very rarely is my poetry trying to convince anyone. Actually, it's trying to meet people where they are. And I hope that anyone who reads the poem can take a moment to pause and think about where we are as a country. If we are squabbling and fighting over a cold-hearted murder and trying to politicize it to agendas for larger projects. And so whether you're on the right, whether you're on the left, or whether you like my poems, whether you don't, I'm trying to create language that could remind us of what is possible when we listen to our higher selves. And those higher selves have to mourn and feel the pain and the grief when one of us has been killed.
We've been speaking with Amanda Gorman about her original poem. It's called For Renee Nicole Good. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks, Amanda Gorman. Thanks, Renee Nicole Good. Thanks, all American heroes stopping Trump and Putin and Netanyahu. And all heroes around the world stopping Trump and Putin and Netanyahu.
You're listening to All Things Considered from NPR News.
Support for NPR
It's the only
comes from
human
the
thing to
station.
do.
And from Charles
We
Schwab,
must stop
offering
him to
investors
save the rest of
choices
us.
like full-service wealth management, advice, investing, and trading on Thinkorswim.
All right.
Learn
Beautiful
more at
sunset.
schwab.com.
Beautiful sunset.
From the George
Thanks for
Lucas
being
Educational
beautiful.
Foundation, creator of Edutopia. For 35 years, sharing what works in schools today and working to inspire new ways
All right,
to
that
learn
was good.
tomorrow. More at edutopia.org. From Progressive Insurance, home of the Name Your Price tool,